Hello friends, how are you all? Trust all of us are well. Let me introduce you today to an industry that is one of the oldest in the world. Yes, the wood charcoal industry. This is as old as 30,000 BC. And look at the record, 4000 BC, 9th century, and 1500 BC, 400 BC, and 18th century. Imagine how old this industry is. And look at the economics of this industry. 9,000 per kiln every 6th day in a single shift operation. Imagine. And look at the buyers. It's a short market. Ordnance, pharmaceutical, chemical, cosmetics, water industry, and brick kilns, foundries, steel and iron ore industry, and minor users, restaurants, hotels, dhabas, bakeries, domestic houses, etc. What an industry, what a product, and all from waste. This is our collier friend, collier or Ustadji as we call him, and he is going to open this kiln today. And this is the kiln that we are going to watch. And when he opens this kiln was sealed 3 days ago. The white smoke is the indicator, the benchmark indicator. White smoke means that the combustion or cooking of the wood or carbon is underway. By the time our collier friend opens this doorway to the kiln by removing these brakes, let's take a look at the yield. There we are. That's carbon, 100% pure carbon, char or wood charcoal. But remember, it is not activated carbon. This is the raw material for making activated carbon. And the doorway continues to be opened. This raw material is now will be transported to the activated wood charcoal manufacturing industry or activated charcoal. This yield is about 27% or around 800 kgs. And the wood that was loaded was around 2200 kgs. By the time our collier friend has opened this, another part of the operation goes on. And that operation is now going on at the sawmill, where the wood to be converted into wood charcoal is being produced. The logging operation is on at the mill. The logs or planks are cut, sized and kept on one side, while the other side, that is the circular side, which is basically a waste, this is the plank that is being sized. And on the other hand, the wastage is going to be loaded onto a small truck which will be transported near the kilns, in a mini truck of course. And now for the packing. There we are. The packing starts and the kiln is almost empty. There, this is the waste wood that was not converted into charcoal. So there we are. And the packing is underway. The packing is done in bags. Look at this. These are the sacks of the bags, and now it is lunch time and the kiln is empty. In the meantime, the logging operation continues and waste wood is being brought next to this kiln which is going to be filled. Look at this. This is the logging operation. This is the waste wood. Now he is loading this waste wood into the truck, and this wood is going to be fed inside the kiln to make wood charcoal. And we also take off for lunch because everybody suggests it's lunch time, and it really is. Nice horses. And then we come back and look at this coal. This is wood charcoal. This is char. And the white smoke. The white smoke shows that the combustion or cooking of the wood is still underway. It has not yet been converted. And the smoke is the barometer. This is the barometer which tells us whether the cooking is complete or not. Look at the smoke coming here. This was filled in later. That is why the smoke is a little too much here. And the kilns. These are the balance of the kilns which have been loaded and ready. And this is me. I take a walk, looking around, getting a feel of this industry firsthand. And this is what the charcoal really looks like. There, that's me. That's me. And I have a look at this. And there. Beautiful. Very well made. Now on to the operation again. Let me show you the other part of the operation now. By the time our collier is going to come back, the truck here is unloading the wood that is going to be fed into this kiln, and then the kiln is going to be fired. There, the loading operation has started. And in the meantime, see, it has to be done in a very particular manner. A pallet-like base is to be constructed with 100% branches. Now these branches are of no use. They're total waste. So a pallet-like base is converted here. On this, the heavier wood, which is going to be converted into wood charcoal, is going to be piled. So there, this is the base that has been constructed. And once the base has been done, the thicker planks or the side of the wood is now going to be fed in slowly, one by one. It's a tedious industry. There, and the fire has broken out inside this. This is the red signal. That means the wood inside has caught fire. It has to be put out. So these smoking holes or breathing pores for oxygen have to be plugged. So as soon as the collier plugs this, look, as the plugging starts, the white smoke starts coming out. That means the fire has been snuffed out. Let me show you. It is going to be snuffed out. Slowly it will die. And there, the fire has gone out, is been killed, and the smoke comes out. And combustion once again starts. This white smoke is the indicator that cooking or combustion is still underway. And in the meantime, the logging operation starts and the filling of the kiln starts and is almost complete. Now, there, almost done. And now to pile these bricks and close the door. Close this vent. There, the collier is now doing that, and in the meantime the truck has come back again with more wood, not only for this kiln but for the kiln that is going to be opened tomorrow. Every day one kiln is opened and wood charcoal taken out and refilled with firewood and sealed and fired. That part of the operation, how it is fired, I'll be showing you. In the meantime, our collier friend or Ustad ji is lining the bricks, and here the clay is being taken out, and this clay is going to be used to make a slurry, and that slurry is going to be like a cement to this doorway, and it is going to be plugged in. By the time our collier friend has very carefully built this wall, it's a very careful operation. No hole or breathing pore or smoking hole is to be left. There. Now this clay is going to be put in this drum, and to make the door airtight he will be using this It is going to be mixed with water, which is slowly going to come. In the meantime, he gets back again and lining the fire bricks. These are normal bricks. And there, the water has come. This water is going to be mixed with this clay. In the meantime, again, our Kolia friend or our Ustad ji is busy closing the doorway of this kiln, and there, done very carefully. He's going to plug all the holes. Not a single hole is going to be left empty, because if it is left empty, the oxygen is going to go in and you will not be able to control the fire or the combustion or the cooking. There, the water is mixed, and before the slurry is formed, or as the slurry is formed, the mud is going to be piled against the lower part of this doorway, where the slurry will not be applied or cannot be applied. And once done, these holes are now going to be opened one by one, and these holes are the breathing points of the kiln. It is through these holes that the oxygen goes in once the kiln is fired. These holes are going to be opened right till the top. Wait, I'll show you that top part also. In the meantime, carbon has been brought in, and that is going to be added to the slurry. Being a good absorbent of heat, the carbon is required there. By the time our Kolia friend opens the holes or vents, he goes all around. These vents are all around the kiln right till the top, and I'm going to show you. There it is. He's climbed to the top and he's going to open the holes on the top also, which according to the progress or the combustion or the age of combustion, slowly will be closed. In the meantime, his assistant now starts to drop in inflammable material inside the kiln, and it is going to be fired from the top. So that was the secret that had to be shown there. Flammable material is being dropped, some clothes, some small twigs, some very thin planks, which can catch fire immediately. And there, the carbon is now going to mix in the slurry, which prevents cracking. According to Ustadji or our Kolia, this carbon prevents the cracking when the fire inside the kiln starts or the cooking operation starts. There, that is how he seals the doorway. Each and every opening is plugged, and plugged very thoroughly, as you will notice. And by the time our friend on top is going to fire, he's going to fire up the kiln now. And there, by the time he fires this, our Kolia friend or our Ustadji is busy sealing the doorway and sealing it airtight. So there, the fire has been started. Now this fire is going to be maintained for some time, and this fire, once it settles down, once it goes inside and the combustion starts or the cooking of the wood charcoal starts, the fire is going to be maintained. It takes about 2 odd hours. By the time the charcoal or the wood inside starts with combustion, so this fire is going to be maintained. And there, he's dropping more and more flammable material inside the kiln. In the meantime, the doorway is almost done, almost sealed, and the fire is blazing. There, done very carefully. Now faults are going to be plugged. Once plugged, he washes his hands and takes time to rest a shade. In the meantime, the fire blazes and the fire is going stronger. There, that is what it looks like. And once the flame turns blue is the time when this hole will also be sealed. And this inspection continues. The fire is made to run, and once the blue smoke comes, it will be sealed. And this is how wood charcoal or carbon is made inside the kiln. And oxygen is the key again. It takes 4 days to make this. 5th day is the rest for the kiln so that it cools down, and wood charcoal is made and taken out when the smoke goes blue and the flame goes blue. Till then, it's time for us also to leave.
And I trust that you must have gained a lot from this video. And till the time we meet again with another video or a recipe, is thanks for watching. Bye and have a nice time, friends.